Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So today, inshallah, we're doing Tanween, the topic of Tanween, which is a really easy and simple topic, inshallah. So today, inshallah, we're gonna do Tanween, and Tanween is a very simple and easy topic, inshallah. Again, most of these topics is very new, but it's easy to grasp what is being discussed and what you have to do for reading purposes. So it says here, tanween, objective to recognize the tanween vowels and their associated pronunciations. So the pronunciation of a tanween is going to be something that is, again, another distinct sound that you're going to learn about, inshallah. And with the tanween, we will be able to, inshallah, come to a new section and a new practice of how to read Arabic language and the different parts of the Quran. So, what is a tanween? A tanween is the double vowel signs are an extension of a single vowels. The vowel signs add n sound to a single vowel. Tanween refers to the double form of any vowel. So you can just probably focus on this part. What's a tanween? Tanween refers to a double form of any vowel. What does that look like though? It looks like here. This is how it looks like, yeah. So this is how it looks like. Fatha is two fathas actually. So it's just double vowel or double form. So it's really two fathas, two kasras, and two dhamma. Right? Two fatha, two kasra, and two dhamma. So if you can recall this is actually called fathatain, dhammatain, and kasratain. So it's mentioned in the bottom here somewhere. But the point is that it's really two fathas, two kasras, and two dhammas. That's how you recognize what is a tanween. So a tanween is recognized by two fathas, two kasras, and two dhammas. What sound does it make though? It makes an an sound. Remember alif with a noon sukun? And I remember I told you all we're going to come back to this. There was a box around it in the sukun section. So we have the an there, we have the in here, in, and we have un. An, in, un. So this is the in sound, and this is the un sound. Now, what did I say? What kind of vowel is tanween? It's a an, in, un sound, right? But it's a double fatha, double kasra, and double dhamma. It makes an extra sound. So for example, let's go to example right away. We have ta here. This is ta, right? Everybody seen this ta? And ta have it have a tanween kasra, so two kasras. If you want to make it simple for you, if you don't want to remember the name tanween and so on, that's fine. You don't have to emphasize too much on names, but obviously you'll need to know with recognition because we'll talk about tanween. But anyway, we're looking at tanween kasra here, right? And it's two kasras. So ta with a kasra as well. Normally, ta kasra is T. Very good. Now T with a tanween, it's the n sound is added onto it, the n sound. So t, n, tin, tin. Next one, same thing happens here. The ta with the fatha, two fathas, so fathatain, or we call tanween fatha, ta, so ta fathata, and the n sound, the n sound. So tan, ta, n, tan. And the same thing with this, ta, dhamma, tu, and the n sound, tun. So tanween basically is adding on a n sound to the already existing fatha, kasra, dhamma. You get that? Right, so let's try that again. Ja, fatha, ja, and it now we have double. So jan, jan. Say it. Right, it's still going to be short, but the n sound added on to it. G kasra, and then tanween kasra, jin. Jin. All you know is a jin? You know what's a jin? You don't know what's a jin? And then jun. Jim, tanween, dhamma, jun. That's why these fatha, kasra, dhamma sounds was really important, and you see everything builds on the other thing, right? So that's why learning it and making sure that you can recognize one, and moving on to the other one, you'll ensure that you can and you can remember. So it's tan tin tun, tan thin thun. This is tan tin tun, jan jin jun. Are you guys with me, or anybody getting a little bit lost? Anybody else that have any hesitation, not understanding what we just said? Tell me. So this is sa fatha. This is sa, and it's tanween fatha. Tanween meaning double fatha. So you can say the double fatha if you want to say it like that to make it easy. So tanween fatha san, then sin, then sun. Right? Let's go to another example. Fatha fan, fa fatha with the tanween. So tanween fatha. So fan, fin, fun. Okay, anybody on the chat saying anything about how difficult it is? They can't understand what to do, how to do it, anything like that? Okay, moving back to this now. Let's read it quickly. Tanween fatha, also called fathatain, which means double fatha. The tanween fatha is written as two fathas above the letter. This vowel is pronounced with an an sound. Unlike the tanween kasra and the tanween dhamma, the tanween fatha must be followed by an alif in the Arabic writing. It's just part of Arabic writing. Except when a round ta marbuta, round ta is used. This is due to the rules of stopping that will be discussed in a later session. So they're saying the fatha here, if you notice these fathas, they have an alif with them. It makes an alif join there. That's basically what they're saying. They're saying that the tanween fatha comes with an alif. So it must have an alif when you're writing it. That's just part of the rules of Arabic language. Okay, not like the kasra and the dhamma, the tanween kasra and the tanween dhamma. They themselves can come without the alif, but this fatha one, when it's tanween, it will come with an alif. So just remember that. You'll see that every so often. Next one. Tanween kasra, also called kasratain, which means double kasra. The tanween kasra is represented by two kasras below the letter. This vowel is pronounced with an in sound. In, right? And tanween dhamma, also called dhammatain, which is double dhamma. That's what it means. The tanween dhamma is represented either by a dhamma with a slight inward tail or with a slanted symbol resembling the 69 number and is written above the letter. Rarely an alternative form of two dhammas next to each other is also used. Tanween dhamma is pronounced as a un sound. Why don't we look at this in an actual Quran? So let me show you. This is a very beautiful example of it. This will actually come in the book that we're reading as well. This is an example of tanween here that is going to be pronounced, and you'll get an example of how it is. This is the actual Quran, right? This is the script of a Quran here. I brought it up here on a PDF so you all can see it. It says here, Sod the Masu. Say it with me. Sod the Masu. And then meme what? What's this what I just said on top? What is this? Yeah, meme. This is the tanween, right? This is how we can look. Kind of looking like a six. Yeah, dhammatain, a 69 kind of thing. Right? There's two dhammas. One is opposite to the other, and it's just how it's written sometimes. In different scripts, you have it a slight little difference in the way it's written. So just be aware of it. When you're seeing this thing looking like a little funny shape on top, then that means it's double. Yeah. So we're back to class here. So I was showing you an example of the Quran here, and here it shows you a dhamma there, right? So saw dhamma su, and this is a meme with double dhamma. So summun, you remember the mu sound and the n sound. So mun. So this is meme with tanween, dhamma, double dhamma is a mun, right? So su and then mun. So mun, and then this is bu, and then the ka, remember the ka sound, the sukun. Remember we did that last week. So book, and then meme tanween mun. The mu and n sound, mun. So book, mun. Then ain with a dhamma, ya tanween dhamma, yun. So yun. Right? So you see that? Summun, bukmun, yun, fahum. Right? So this is Quran. That's what I'm showing you all. It's doable. It's nothing too hard that you won't be able to get over. You know, look at the bottom here. Like, let's just take this piece. Wara, dun. This is a barqun. Bar with a sukun, bar, and then kun. So qaf, ku, and then n sound, kun. So barqun. You see, so it's something that is, it's doable. That's, you know, something that you should all, inshallah, appreciate, that you will be able to do this. Really, really depends on your practice, inshallah. So we have here abadan. So fatha ba fatha ba, dal tanween fatha. So ban, I mean dan. So dan. So abadan, kufuwan, inaban, mathalan, okay, very good. Thamanan, sururan, janafan, ragadan, next one, labadan, qasasan, urusulan, ghadaqan. Are you all okay with that? Are you familiar? Is it easy enough to recognize? Okay, let's go to the practice of the kasra sound now, the kasra, tanween kasra. So this one is now kabadin, bidamin, masadin, ukulin, All right, can someone help me with number 5? Very good. Ligadin. Next one, alaqin, kutubin, lahabin. Okay, it's fairly simple, right? Okay, for those who are struggling, don't forget to review your work and go over the practice. Practice, 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 inshallah. Next one, let's go to the Dhamma sound. So, asirun, asirun, ajalun, ajalun, ashirun, ashirun, khushubun, khushubun, najasun, sakanun, humurun, nasabun, nasabun, dhama'un, dhama'un, hurumun, qasamun, mala'un. Okay, is that understandable? Are you all having issues in putting that together? Okay, so that's the whole lesson. The whole lesson is getting this Dhamma sound. So this is the Dhamma, Tanween Dhamma practice. This is the Tanween Kasra practice. And this is the Tanween Fatha practice. Right? So anything that you take, Qiradatan, Qiradatan. So that's why practicing on the sounding of it was really important. So Qiradatan, Qiradatan. Right, so who don't know the alphabets now probably would not be getting what we're saying here. Anybody? I mean, you understand though, even if you're struggling with your recognition of your alphabets or even your vowels, you realize that it's just adding on one more piece to the puzzle. And with each piece makes you a reader of the Quran. So we have like 3, 4 more pieces that we're going to add on. And then afterwards, you get the whole set of pieces. Now you have to just be able to build the puzzle faster. The faster you can build it, the better you'll be able to read. The slower you take to build it, the slower you'll be as a reader. So that's why I said every lesson requires practice, practice, practice. That's the only way you'll be able to get it fluently. So the teaching part of it is quite simple. It's just showing you how to do it. The practice part is what requires you to spend the time to go over it and over it until you don't make any mistakes. Any questions on that? So let's get somebody to read this here, number 25. Okay, very good. Let's go to this one here, number 13. Let me call out people now. How is that? Can I call people out? Let's hear Sister Salima or Sister Sharon, whoever is ready. As I call names, go for it. We're doing number 14. Okay, very good. Let's go for Sister Lazina, number 19. Very good. Sister Razia, number 11. Very good. See, these sisters doing really good, you know. Let me call some brothers now. Okay. Number 6. Let's call Brother Irfan. We start off on a good. Very good. Let's call Brother. Who's next? We only have a few brothers, you know. Salim, number 11. Yeah. Is this is right? Very good. Qasamun. Okay. Brother Ishmael, you ready for this one? Okay, very good. Um, who wasn't called? You can go ahead, brother sister Karima. Very good. Um, who was not called? Go, sister Narissa. Right, very good. Harumon. Sister Khadija. Number 2. Aja. Right, Ajalun. Very good. Let's go back to this section here. Sister Aliyah. Number 22. Harajin. Very good, mashallah. You all are doing very good. Anybody was not called? Sister Caris. Number 27. Okay, so anybody who wants to give it a go for it. So, Orin, right? Number 28. Qabasin, right? Qabasin. Right, so that's how easy this lesson is. It's really simple, straightforward, and let me show you how that looks on this page now. Remember this page? Let's go to the top of the page, the thing. Right, now let me show you. We were doing here, let's look at this one, the first one. Say it, Ardun. Right, which means earth. Look at the second word now. Bahrun. So this is the same tanween dhamma here, right? And it gives the un sound. So run, bahrun. Next one, thu'banun. Next one, jabalun. What was jabalun again? Mountain, very good. Hutun. All right, hutun. So you're seeing how you can actually read what we're saying. Khailun. So all these end with the un sound. Right? So it's really simple, inshallah. I mean, these are the sentences and so on. Well, we don't really need to go through that right now. Alright, so what I want you all to do is practice now. This is the Quran and this is the script. It's very simple. I can possibly, but actually this file is really big. I was going to send you all this in PDF, but probably just download a Quran if you want for now. We do have Arabic Qurans for people who wants to learn. So I'll let brother Simir go through some practice with this as well for you all. Just go through the practice of it, the un in un sound, and then we'll end there afterwards, inshallah. So I'm handing you all over, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All right, so we're just going to go through the last 3 lines of each of the exercises. The first to remember is Tanween Fatha. Tanween Fatha. Remember, Fatha gives an A sound. Tanween gives the N sound. So A and N is an. Tanween Kesra, in. Tanween Dhamma, un. All right. So Bismillah, let's go through each of them. I will recite and then I suggest everyone recites after me at home. Number 21, Zalaqan. Zalaqan. Number 22, Furuton. Furuton. 23, Rohakon, Rohakon. Number 24, Zululan, Zululan. Next one, number 25, Malakan, Malakan. This is supposed to be 26. Roshadan, Roshadan. Number 27, Iwalan, Iwalan. 28, Tolaban, Tolaban. And then we get to the 4-letter words in the last line. So take your time. Number 29, Kirodatan, Kirodatan. Number 30, Wazulafan, Wazulafan. 31, Kalimatan, Kalimatan. Lastly, number 32, Sodaqatan, Sodaqatan. So those are the individual words. I'm just going to reread 21 to 32, just once each, right? So feel free to read along or follow along. This time I won't be separating each of these sounds. I will just be reading it as you're meant to read the word itself. So 21 straight to 32. Zalakon, Furuton, Rohakon, Zululan, Malakan, Roshadan, Hiwalan, Tolaban, Kirodatan, Wazulafan, Kalimatan, Sodaqatan. Okay, so that's Tanween Fatha. Now to look at Tanween Kasra. So from number 21 to 32 again, Tanween Kasra is our in sound, right? In rather than an. So first one, Fi'atin, Fi'atin. 22, Harajin, Harajin. 23, Ahadin, Ahadin. 24, Nukurin, Nukurin. 25, Ajalin, Ajalin. 23, Godobin, Godobin. 27, Su'urin, Su'urin. 28, Qabasin, Qabasin. 29, Bisharorin. So 4-letter words, Bisharorin. Next one, Humazatin, Humazatin. Number 31, Safarotin, Safarotin. Number 32, Bithamanin, Bithamanin. So, reading all once in one go from 21 to 32. Fiatin, Harajin, Ahadin, Nukurin, Ajalin, Godobin, Su'urin, Qabasin, Bisharorin, Humazatin, Safarotin, Bithamanin. Good. Last one, Tanween Dhamma, un sound. #21, Kutubun. Kutubun. Number 22, Arodun. Arodun. Number 23, Qitotun. So this word is a little bit tough because each of the words are very specific makhraj. Qitotun. Qitotun. Next, Nafarun. Nafarun. And 25, Judadun. Judadun. Next one, Thamarun. Thamarun. Next one, number 27, Zulalun. Zulalun. 28, Amalun. Amalun. All right, next our 4-letter words. 29, Gobarotun. Gobarotun. Next one, 30, Lakosamun. Lakosamun. Next one, 31, this is not a 4-letter word, right? But it's snuck in there somehow. 5-letter words. Fanavirotun. So read it a couple of times if you need it, if you need to. Fanavirotun. And then you keep reading it and you should end up with Fanavirotun. Good. And last one, Fa'ajabun. Fa'ajabun. Right, we're just combining sounds here. So 21 to 32 straight. Kutubun. Arodun. Qito'un. Nafarun. Judadun. Thamarun. Zulalun. Amalun. Gobarotun. Again, Gobarotun. Right? Keep reading it, right? You might not read it that quickly, but we've said Gobaro and Tun. Together they will get up to Gobarotun. Next one. Laqasamun. Next one. Fanadhiratun. And fa'ajabun. Okay. So remember, the key to all of this is practice, right? Practice that is done every day for a steady amount. So if it is that on Wednesday before class you try to cram this out, it's not gonna work, right? You'll just remember it and maybe remember it for Wednesday's class and you'll forget Thursday until next week Monday. So practice every day, look over it every day. Recite in a way that you're hearing yourself. Do not recite with your mouth closed. All right, the Arabic language is one that is heard, it is recited, right? It's not mouthed or it's not read in your mind. That is the key to helping you move faster in your actual recitation. Hear your own self recite, right? So you will hear your words when you're reciting it. 21 to 32 in each exercise. That's what you should be practicing, right? All of these Tanween words are worth practicing because you tend to find them at the end of ayats, right? They're very, very frequently at the end of every ayah. You see these Tanween words, right? So it's worth getting that down, right? And it means that all of this right now is a big foundation for the work that we are doing in the future, inshallah. All right, so Jazakallah khairan. That's it for today, and we will see you all back for Wednesday's revision class, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.